celestial wall, one band of heroes rose to protect the sunken city. Gnome Patrol. 5 heroic gnomes, each with the ability to craft gnomish mech battle suits ahead of their time. They are led by the legendary master craftsman and hero of Indaria, Arky Fint, as they try to protect the sunken city from all monsters. Gnome Patrol.
Good evening and welcome to Audio Dungeon. Today we're playing Gnome Patrol. It is episode 6 of the first season. It is called Mega Man. All of our episodes are 80s themed and kick-ass fun. So enjoy.
It's true.
It's true. So, guys, last week we ended on a very interesting spot. Todd, if you're with me right now, please do me a favor and let's get in Richard, Derek, and Oni as they were part of last week's episode. Guys, last week we were in the middle of a battle with a dragon, guys. And this dragon, his name is Sheer, and he wants... Can you believe it? Somebody wants to take over the sunken city.
It's crazy.
Why does this keep happening?
Shocked.
Maybe it's more important than we think it is.
Maybe it is. I don't know. It's very interesting. So last week, that's what happened. We were in the middle of that whole battle, and I feel like I have to recap you the last few moments. Besides, we had the whole Arky Fint, trying to talk to his fiance, which did not go very well. And that was a lot of fun. Next week, we are going to see a very interesting scene. So, if you're not familiar with the Saturday Night Live sketch with Christopher Walken that is entitled "The Continental," I would tell you to view that in preparation for next week because you will appreciate it that much more. That's a style we're going to film Arky Fint talking to his future bride, and I cannot wait for that moment. It's going to be a lot of fun. Last week, Roz Matarod's character Reggie, though, a part of a hopefully future Gnome Patrol, was on the walls of the sunken city defending against the dragon from outside. You guys are doing amazing. You knocked him down to take 58%. He lost 58% of his hit points. Therefore, he has 42% left. And you guys captured him down into the ground with the net, and that was going very well. And then Reggie Rob's character yelled charge, and then there were 1,000 cannons, one gnome in each cannon, and I told Rob out of Gabe, I said, do me a favor, roll 1d1000, and that's how many gnomes are going to react to your charge by cascading, gnomes seeing other gnomes leaving, so they all start doing the same thing. He rolled it, and he rolled a 1,000. Amazing. So every single gnome went out there, and since Rob's not here, here's what happens. Reggie gets trampled by the many, many gnomes rushing outside. So he just yells, charge! And starts running outside. They all head outside the gates towards a dragon who's trying to get out of the net on the ground. Okay? Now, the Rapture, which is the tank that is heading outside, that has a Jacques inside of it. And you guys are all positioned. Let's re-review where you guys are positioned to make sure there's no mistakes there. And that is it. So there are no longer any cannon shots firing. Doesn't matter if you have a net in it, if you have a grappling hook into it, or a cannonball into it. It is not firing. There is nobody to fire those shots anymore. But you do have the illusion of the airship out there, and you have the real airship that is actually in the hangar just trying to get fixed by Altari. And so that is what's happening right now. Let's go around the table and just establish where everybody is, and then we're going to bring in the A team from last week. Melissa, where are you for last week?
I think we were in the back. Like, we had the first, the studs or whatever they were called.
You mean us?
In the front.
Studs?
Yes.
Yeah. The strapping lads? Is that?
Right.
Yes. Is that how you meant?
The strapping lads.
Yes.
The strapping lads. Okay.
But sure. They were in the front, and then I think we had the flying team we'd sent out. I think only 2 of them are left.
Yes.
Then we had the strapping lads.
That's the Bravo team.
Bravo was the flight team.
Then we had the strapping lads that were in.
Do you just like staying strapping lads?
Yes.
Okay.
And then
who doesn't?
We were in the back because we had all these others in the front, and then we were going to kind of guarding the real ship, I think.
Well, no, the real ship is all in the background. You guys are all the way up front. You're nowhere near that ship anymore.
Right, we were still in the back, though. I think we still had them in front.
I thought we moved up. I feel like I moved up.
You all moved up.
When,
you kept pressing that upon me. You're all up front.
When the tank started to go out.
Oh, right. We all started moving.
Up.
To my knowledge, no one is in the back of the city. Douglas Kramer, give us 1,000 bits. That's
All
awesome.
right.
I assume,
Thank you.
Thank you, Douglas.
I assume that's 2 rerolls. Let's see who it goes to. Let's
That's really
see.
nice.
Who are giving the rerolls to? Let us know. In the meanwhile, let's bring in. Actually, no. Sorry, if we were on the table, we'll bring you in 1 second. So you're somewhere up front. You're not in the back.
Not like in the back. Like those guys are like the 2 other teams are ahead of us.
Yeah, but you're not in any kind of row. It's in a massive city with massive walls that are spanning. No one is standing right in front of you. So just tell me where you are.
Pick it.
I don't know. Stand near the entrance.
Near the entrance.
I don't know, man. I kind of spaced out for a little bit, and
Oh,
I
that's
remember
right.
that,
He
the
was
dragon was
Yeah.
coming, and I was gonna get in his suit, and then I
So
don't know. I was
well, so
just-
you would
with
help.
somebody, right?
You've been helping, or you were with Corny.
yeah.
Right.
They team up.
That's right. That's right.
So you've been helping Altari, the crystal, and work on the spaceship, and just doing that. And now it's come to the point where Corny's like, "I'll stay here, keep working on it, go out and help them." And you run out, you catch up. You catch up just in time to see all the gnomes running down from the walls and out the door. And then you see, which we'll roleplay in a second, you see Galinda at the door, kind of like figuring out where she's going to stand. She seems kind of confused. Dan,
seems
where's
fair.
your character?
I think I was heading from the warehouse to the dragon.
To the warehouse to the dragon. Okay, so then you actually would see Tom on the way as well, because you have to walk to the front. And where's Yo-Yo?
At this point, I'd like to start heading out towards following the tank.
Okay.
I feel like I was
So,
somewhere in there.
You're all you're all joining together because you see the rush, and I'm going to say probably you start following it, wondering what's happening.
Yeah.
You now realize what's going on, that they're all just going outside, and you cannot for the life of you realize why. So nobody, I don't think, was really close enough. Let's do one roll, 1d20. If anyone rolls a 19 or a 20, you happen to just catch Reggie yelling charge, which will completely change the way this goes forward.
Man.
No.
No.
Nope.
Bummer.
Okay, so no one catches it. DM's choice of Douglas Kramer. So that is 2 rerolls. I'll let you guys roll for the highest, and
boy.
the 2 highest gets 1
14.
each.
19.
No.
Now I got a 19.
19 and 14.
Yep.
So 2 of you get a reroll. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you
Patreon
again.
reroll for Melissa, coming
you.
from Charles,
Very nice.
Thanks so much, Charles.
and Patreon reroll for Dan from Richard.
Oh, man.
Thank you, Richard.
Okay, guy, let's bring in our fellow 18.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Welcome, guys. Welcome, Richard, Derek, and Oni, guys. These are 3 members of your 18. Obviously, the 4th is Jacques, who's in the Rapture right now. Jacques is the face of the group. Could you figure that out? You think? If you know Jacques might be part of 18?
I guess so. I mean, he's old and he smokes a lot, so I might have also put him as Hannibal.
Yes. So last week, Mistar came in disguise and ripped his guys off. So that was the 18 vibe.
Oh, very nice.
Derek is Garthard, which is a huge dragonborn, so he's a BA. And Oni is, of course, Murdoch, and he went through a little magical weirdness experience, so that craziness, came to Murdoch. And Jacques, pretty faced.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's a pretty Frenchman with a cigarette, so it works out. Guys, welcome to the show. I'm going to let all of you roll d20 right now, and if any of you roll an 18 or 20, you are aware of the Reggie yelling charge. Doesn't factor in now.
Don't we have telepathic link on? So
Yeah.
Okay,
Did we
anyone
hear
roll
it?
18 20?
I'll roll it.
All three of you should be rolling. And what's the results?
Discord-
I was
Discord
muted.
18.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, you did.
Oh,
Hey, very nice.
Oh,
I was also
okay.
muted when I said hello to all of you. So hi guys.
Hello.
I thought you were just being real quiet, real internal.
Oh yeah, like Zen, just
Getting into his
about
character.
about to fight a dragon. Don't die. Let other people die.
That's true leadership.
Thanks.
mine is pretty
Yes.
mine is pretty appropriate for where I am in the spaceship. I rolled a 1.
There you go. You hear it. Okay,
I rolled
so
a 19.
natural
I
20.
rolled a 19.
A 19.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. So, so the 2 of you are aware that Reggie, you don't know him that well, but you just happen to see who does it. It doesn't have any bearing to you. You don't. Maybe later it will as this battle unfolds. But if this battle unfolds in a bad way, yes, it'll lead to a trial of Rob Spataro live on show.
Yeah, seriously.
Everyone just kills
I
himself.
hope so.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Is that he? Why isn't he here? He's hiding.
He's definitely.
It's such a Reggie
hiding.
thing to do. He sends everybody out there, and then he
Well,
just
plus
disappears.
he was supposed to do his Arky stuff today too.
Yes, it occurred to me that he's hiding from his destiny. So I don't know.
Maybe his costume wasn't put together yet.
Yeah.
That's right.
He now needs to get a negative on that because he failed to show.
He's just coming as
She's waiting
Right.
for him at the date right now. And
Oh my
he's
god,
not
I
there.
love that character. Okay, we can't talk about it. So, here we go, guys. We're taking it from that moment. We've now put everybody together. This will be the part of the story I switch to when I edit this episode. They will not relive the last 15 minutes. Guys, here we go. We're joined by Mistar. We're joined by Garthar. We're joined by Liv Mora. And we are now at the entrance of the city, heading outwards behind 1,000 gnomes or on the way out. And we're going to take it right from there. You guys are now can role play. The four of you are together. The tank is just driven by you outside. You can role play.
Oh, really quick. Those two guys are still flying around from Bravo Group, right? Because you only took out 4 out of 6.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
What happened? Where are they all
Oh my
going?
God. Why are they coming off of the walls? What is happening?
The cannons. They left the cannons.
We had a plan. What is the deal?
Did anybody see anything? Why?
No, I was coming here.
They seemed like they were doing a lot of damage. Why are they leaving the cannons?
Oh, they're all running.
Did you get them? Are they going to celebrate?
I think
I don't
the
think
dragon went
so,
down out
'cause
there. I'm going to
I
see.
can still hear him.
Oh, all right.
I'm going. I
Check it
run
out.
off.
I'm gonna go with him.
towards outside.
Okay?
Yeah.
You as well?
Yeah, I'm heading to the dragon.
Okay. All of you run outside. It takes a while to get out there, and you see gnomes just pouring out. It looks like the exiting of a crowd from like a concert. Everyone's just pouring out outside, and you see the dragon is fighting the net. We're gonna roll right now to see if he escapes. And you see the gnomes who all have the rifles are pulling it out. You know, so
Get back to the cannons! Get back to your stations! I just,
okay, you yelled that, but you are in the back.
Yeah, I know.
Roll a 100 on a 1d100, Scro, and
Okay.
I'll allow that. Some reason they consider that very important. They listen to you.
Nope. That's an 18. No,
No.
13.
Okay, so you yell. Your voice is not heard. They start running up to the dragon. The dragon is a few hundred feet away. I think we clocked it around 300. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think so.
But the dragon is a few hundred feet away, and they're making their way out there. It's gonna be a long time for the gnomes to get there. It's at least gonna be, I don't know, at least gonna be a minute. I would say. So here we go. We're gonna see how this goes, and you guys are just running out there to try to get to the dragon. Are you doing anything on the way or before you get there that I should know about before I just roll?
I think I'm going to.
I want those 2 Bravo team guys to shoot at him again while he's still in the net.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep trying to make the gnomes go back to the cannons.
Okay, you just keep yelling
I'm
that.
just going to, yeah.
Okay,
Best
so
I can.
okay, so here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna roll 1d6. If you roll a 6, I take off. I'm gonna take off. It's on the ground. I guess we'll change your percent up a little bit from last time. He's at 52% of his. No, he's at 42%.
Yeah, 42. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, no, he's at 48%. So let's do that.
I thought you said 58, and he has 42 left.
Yeah, did you say 58?
He took 452. I might have it backwards. Let me check. What was it sitting on the paper? He took 58%, so he has 42 left.
Right.
Okay, so I'm
Sorry.
rolling a d6.
You're gonna roll a d6. If you get it, or I'm gonna give you. There's not much left, but he's on the ground. I'll take 3% off. Okay, if you get a 6.
A 1.
No, you can roll for your 1d100 to try to pull people in.
Okay. Nope.
Okay, and we're gonna roll to see if he escapes. I'll make it somewhat hard for him. I'm gonna make it that I simply have to roll 15 or higher. Here it comes. 14.
Ooh.
Nope. For Vinny, I'll just send it to you. Okay, so that's the first round. You guys are running out. Let's do a role play while you guys are running in the middle of your frantic run. Go ahead.
They gotta get back to the cannons.
What are we gonna do when we get there? I don't know.
I don't know. I have to start flying, I think.
Yeah,
But I'm a little afraid because I'm made of wood now, and he breathes fire.
you gotta fly fast.
They're made of wood. You're wearing
them
a
on the
wooden
ground.
suit.
I'm wearing a wooden suit. Pardon.
Okay, so let's do the rolls. Roll your d6, roll your 1d100, and the dragon
Oh no.
I got a 2.
can't get out.
Nope. 66.
Nothing happens. Next round, round 3. 70.
Oh no.
Crap. Reroll.
Yes.
Damn you, Dad. Here it comes. 9.
I thought they were losing.
5.
Nope. 47.
Nothing. Round 4. Nope. Nope for the dragon. Roll your d6.
3.
Nope. 71.
What do you need to roll?
Okay.
100.
Oh boy.
It's one gnome who's trying in the middle of a battle.
Come on, guys. Everybody get back to the cannons. Oh my god.
It's probably better odds than really what he should get, right? Okay, so we're gonna stop
What are
right
you
there.
doing?
You guys, Mistar, you're concentrating on the illusion.
No, I don't need to concentrate on the illusion. The illusion is just permanently up there for this ship.
Okay.
It's what I'm doing next is I want to, while the dragon's bound and not able to get out the net, I want to create a booming voice of using Boltorius's voice to yell. What do you think you are doing? Get back to your posts now! Gnome your cannons! This battle isn't over!
Wow, very interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
It's very loud.
So
Very
here's now out of game, just as something I noticed. Now that was done now. It's gonna happen at I think that was round 5.
Yeah.
Now they have to run all the way back. Instead of running to the dragon, now we're about to make gnomes
Still
just
okay
run
with
around.
that. I'd be okay with that.
You sure you don't want 1,000 gnomes surrounding a dragon with guns?
Yeah.
He's gonna get up in any second. I mean, the odds of him escaping.
That's the spirit.
Don't you think? Whatever.
Okay, so what you're gonna do
I say
is
send him back.
go into Discord, please, and make a roll. And in there, let me know what you roll. You're gonna roll a 1d. You're using what? Is it actual? What spell is it?
No, it's called minor. It's just minor illusion. It's a non-concentration spell. It's just making the huge voice, but I'm using my deception to sound and act defeat to sound exactly like Boltorius's voice. So it's just basically amplifying.
Okay, so I'm actually having difficulty now awarding that. I thought it was just gonna be boomingly loud, but a minor illusion.
Oh no, it is. No, and it's come in minor illusion. It's got it as it can be anything from a whisper to an absolute screaming roar. Is what it says.
Okay, so there's a screaming roar level would be a chance to be heard on a battlefield because everyone should be screaming and yelling in a dragon and things like that. Okay, so there is a chance. I'm gonna put it at a. I'll stick with the same odds, 15 or higher. Roll it on into Discord, and if you get it, you get it. Let's see how it goes.
Nope, I got a 5. I'll re-roll that. So I've got to re-roll.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go.
16.
Oh,
Very nice. Okay, so that's a 16. So you roll. I'm going to allow you to roll right into here, into chat again, into Discord. You're going to roll. To be fair, I can see everybody wants me to say 1d1000, so that's what I'll say. It's 1d1000. Oh, we have a message from Audio Dungeon. It's pretty sure. We're kind of sure that rerolls are active, maybe, kind of.
No, they are. I've checked that before. It's not many.
yeah,
I
the
rolled
rerolls are
one
active.
on
But lucky.
Okay.
So you just rolled a 1.
a D10. Yeah.
Yep.
If I should roll it as 3D10, I can roll the whole and then get all the numbers at one go.
It doesn't matter. You
I
can
do-
just.
If I do it that way, that one there would be 722. But we'll take off the set last 2 and go 172.
So we're gonna make this to make the math easier. We're gonna say 100 gnomes hear you and run back inside. They're now making their way backwards. 100 and 900 are going towards the dragon.
Unless someone wants to re-roll me.
We re-rolled you already. Oh, here. That's up to you.
Yeah.
6, 5, 4, 3.
I don't have a
2,
re-roll left.
1.
Go ahead. Roll it again.
Roll it again.
Roll it
Okay.
again.
Here comes a re-roll. Let's see how many gnomes are running inside. It's
Nope.
slightly better. 137.
All right.
Okay, so I'll give you the the 130 just to make it easy for later. So it is 870 are heading and 130 are returning.
Okay.
Okay. So
we can make this work.
Something.
Yeah.
it's something. That's true.
All right, so the gnomes are heading out there. I've got fly. I'm gonna start heading towards the dragon.
Okay.
Gonna be dashing. Fly's 60, so dashing as fast as I can towards him.
Okay, you're running. You're saying dashing. You're running on the ground, or you're
I'm
flying?
flying. I'm flying.
Flying over the wall. Okay, so you're flying. You're seeing on the ground. You'll be there. We can roll. I mean, technically, you'd be there in over 1 round, but we'll do the attack now since we're about to be there in a second. So you can make your attack roll.
Okay, so this is going to be a lot of rolling. I'm going to use my fighting spirit to give myself advantage on all my attacks. Then I'm going to use 6 attacks, 3 with action, 1 with my echo, and 3 with action surge. All at advantage.
Okay, you can begin rolling, and we'll see you at the end of the episode.
See you guys soon. I'll let you know what I can when I've rolled it.
He emerges years later. Remember that roll on that show? Oni, you're
I finally calculated it.
up. Finally,
I'm in the.
Sorry, one question. What do I need to roll to hit?
Oh, for the dragon?
I mean, he's on the ground.
I've been doing everything large scale rolling, so it would be 30.
Okay, I'm also focusing specifically on his wings.
Okay.
Okay. You
Oni,
back
you're
soon.
I'm in the spaceship still, working on the reactor. Correct?
Yeah. I'll let you do another
I-
roll right now. Even though it's not an hour, but this could be for the entire battle up to now. And I think Altari's been doing a little bit. You actually feel Altari's been pushing harder, pushing more of its energy into the ship. But at what cost, you don't know. So you can make another 2D8 roll. 6.
so that
You do
is
not
6.
have these rolls down. You're not getting anything high every time you roll for this. It goes up to 6-9. What's up?
So you've been giving us percentage of his hit points, right?
Yeah.
42%. Do we know like the raw hit points that he's got?
I guess if he calculated it down, it would probably put everything at about to be 10 per point.
1,000.
Yeah.
11.
Let's smoke him. Let's smoke him. Well done, Dad.
Oni, so who was talking right now? I couldn't hear.
Only got 11.
Okay, so we went from 62 up, so we're at 73%, and that's how much. That's the status of the spaceship that is in the hangar. Okay, so that's what everybody's working on there. Let's go back to our rolls. You can roll your d6.
5.
This is for the dragon suits. They do not do any damage to the dragon.
Nope.
Damien is just trying to rally everybody else, and here comes the dragon trying to escape. 19, which he does. You got something for me?
Hey,
Reroll.
Oh,
Whatever, guys. I don't even care. 16! He throws the net out. He breaks out of it and flies up, but not so high.
Tony,
that he can't.
before he goes up, because it's my round, I'm going to cast Major Illusion of a adamantium.
How is your turn going right now? Because this is actually during his turn.
Would be, yeah, so as soon as I can, I'm going to chase after him and cast a spell on top of him.
Okay, so when you
Let me
go,
know when I
that'll
can.
happen. So he fires up, fires down, and here comes this.
Are we there?
You want to be there?
I'm like turning around.
Actually, Tony, I do have one thing. He doesn't move at all because I have Sentinel, which whenever I hit with a reaction, I can prevent him from moving any distance. So I'll use I'll make a reaction attack. If I hit, he will not move at all.
Okay, so as a reaction, you can try to hit him, and if you do, he's stunned, I guess.
No, it's just he has a 0 movement. So he's
Okay,
not
and
stunned, but he has 0 movement.
Does it matter that he's a creature that's larger than you, or anything like that?
Nope. But also, he has disadvantage on attacks against any creature until the end of my next turn because I rolled 2 natural 20s in that.
Okay. Wow. That's great.
And so yeah, that was this attack. The reaction did not hit, so he would be able to fly.
Okay, so he flies up, so he
Good try.
sprays fire down, and he wipes out 65 gnomes. Could someone be my gnome calculator?
Sure.
I got paper here. Want to take it?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it? Okay. So that is out of the front. 870 gnomes are in that category, and they just lost to 65, I think?
Yeah.
65 gnomes, and the 130 are returning back to the city. That's his round. He is done. And we can go to the next round. So I'll let you guys go first. You guys are still on the table, are still running up. And Miss Star, you're doing what you want to do.
I'm going to create a major illusion around his head of an adamantium block, which is hollow on the inside. It's about 2 foot thick around, and then make it real. So it's going to drop him straight to like a stone.
You can
it completely engulfs his whole head and make it real. So it's now got this huge, massive adamantium block around his head, so he can't see, can't breathe fire anymore, and it's going to pull him straight to the ground.
And how are you able to make it real?
It can't damage him. It can't hurt him, but it. So when he lands, it won't do any damage to him because that's the part of the spell.
Are you able to make it real instantly, or do you have to wait a minute for that?
I can wait. It's a bonus action.
Okay.
As a bonus action, I can make it real. So I cast a spell, then make it real straight away.
So he can touch it. It's not really hurting him, but he thinks it's hurting him.
No, it's real, but it can't cause any damage to him. So this, when I make something real like this, it can't actually physically damage him, but it's
Is it like
real.
handcuffs? It's just on and holding him?
Sort of,
No, like
yeah.
it's
It's basically
it's there.
It's like a fishbowl on his head.
Think of a
Yeah.
cat that got its head stuck in a plastic bottle or
It's like
something.
it's like being shot in the Matrix. You didn't. I mean, well, I guess if you die in the Matrix, you die.
Yep.
Yeah.
If you die in the
no.
Matrix,
This one here is more. It's just a huge, massive lump of metals appeared around his head. It's real. That spell can't damage him because that's the part of it. Isn't it? It's like I couldn't drop it if he lands on a gnome, for example. It wouldn't hurt them. It's real in all intents and purposes, but it can't cause any damage.
Okay, so you guys see this giant. What was it made out of?
Adamantium.
Adamantium. Did your character know what adamantium is?
Yes, because he's seen the armor from Jew and that there, so he's seen the material before.
There's no
Also, my
adamantium in
mug,
this world.
my sign.
No,
is
not
made of
adamantine. What is it?
adamantine.
It's adamantine.
Adamantine. Yeah.
Yeah, my
adamantine.
mug is made of adamantine, so he would have seen it before.
It's just dwarven steel in this world. So dwarven steel.
Okay,
is
dwarven steel.
completely encased around his head. So you see him. All of a sudden, the dragon is up there. He fires fire down upon the gnomes. All of a sudden, the metal appears on his head, and it doesn't weigh him down because it's not giving the actual weight. But he freaks out. And he is reacting as it's doing something.
Oh no,
He
it's
seems
real.
like-
It's completely real. It's just can't
does it have
hurt
the
him.
weight?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
saying
it's
it
the
would,
weight
pull,
and
it would
everything.
pull him down, but it wouldn't cause him any.
It would
Pain.
take damage.
Can't harm him.
Right.
Yeah, it
Okay.
can't harm him, but it's real.
Gotcha.
Also, I did 171 points of damage to his wing.
Ooh.
That's permanent damage too, right? That's the
Yes,
lava
that's
dagger.
all permanent damage. Yep.
Yeah.
Jeez
man.
Louise.
Forgot to have that dagger. Lava daggers.
I don't think you would do 171 damage with it. Me? Yeah. Oh,
Nah.
like I do probably like 160. You know.
1d4.
Yeah, 1d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Good hit, Deluxe.
Thank you.
Okay, so major illusion goes into effect. That hits him. Garthard hits him pretty hard. That took off 3% out off of him. And Oni, you're still just working on stuff. No more rolls for you right now, at least not in the short term.
So he's at 39% now.
No, he's going up the other way. So he lost 4. He has 42 left. He took 48, 42. So he's at 45 right now. 45 is his number. So next round. So the dragon goes. Tried to go. He fires the fire. He flies up into the air. The dwarven steel appears around him and knocks him down back to the ground. He thumps him to the ground very hard. The gnomes that are rushing forward are obviously cheering as they're running forward. They're very happy about this. Garthard has landed on him, who's a dragonborn flying magically, hits him with everything else, and the illusionary airship is still flying above, but not really doing much. And that is the end of the round. So we're going to start this again. Garthard, you would have another attack. Actually, no, that was correct because you took a round to get there. So that's what we're actually caught up perfectly here. You can go for your dragon suit.
No, the other two guys, right?
Those guys, yes.
4.
4, that's a miss. Okay, Scro, you still trying to convince people to get back?
No, I'm gonna now take this opportunity to run forward and try to get close to the dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, how far are we from the dragon now?
You guys have traveled about halfway there. You're actually halfway there right now.
Wow.
Yeah, just straight out running.
And the group of gnomes, how close are they? They're like ahead of us, right?
They're just right in front of you.
Okay, but they're still like on their way, most of them.
Yeah, 800 and something.
Okay.
Rapture?
Rapture is amongst that, but Rapture is not going close. The whole point of him is to get far away, aim the cannon, and fire. Because up close, he would be decimated.
Is he within firing range?
He's setting up. You see, like he's moving around and like positioning. Okay. So that is that. So you're just running forward.
Yeah.
Okay. The dragon is going to try to break this. Is there a save versus the illusion every round?
No, it's real. So he technically, no, it's pretty much it's just a real thing, and because it's an illusion, even if he broke it, it'd just stay as an real illusion. So it's pretty much, he could swing it around and try and hit people with it, but it just wouldn't do any damage to them.
Don't give him any ideas.
He can't
He
hurt
had
you.
disadvantage on swinging his head around to attack them anyway.
Yeah.
So
If you hit them with if he used his head and hit someone with it, it wouldn't hurt them. That's the advantage of the spell.
Think about your kids. I'm not touching you.
I just want to do a check on it.
Yeah,
It's just major illusion.
It's major illusion, and I'll find the exact wording of the ability.
Hey Dan, do you remember those blow up like little fists that you could buy as a kid? Yeah, that didn't hurt, but it still had weight if you walloped somebody in it and you were like 3 times their size. Did you ever like hit your cousin or something with one of those things?
Yeah, well, yeah. I've hit plenty of people, but I think I hit Tony once with one of those things.
So it's called illusion reality. It says when you cast an illusion spell of first level or higher, you can choose one inanimate object, non-magical object, that's part of the illusion, and make that object real. You can do this on your turn as a bonus action while the spell is ongoing. The object remains real for 1 minute and can't deal damage or directly harm anyone.
1 minute.
So 1 minute, then it can.
Is there an area of effect, or it's just target one? Or what's the target?
It's any inanimate object that I create as part of an illusion. So I made one dome. I made that real. So that's the
One
inanimate
dome?
object. That's the adamantium thing around his head.
The
So
helmet.
that's what I made real.
The dwarven, whatever.
Yeah, the dwarven steel.
helmet.
Yeah.
Don't you have to start with the helmet somewhere?
That was the illusion.
That was the
I
illusion.
thought you were saying in it that you needed to start with an actual item, and then
No.
make
No,
the illusion
no,
off that
no.
item. No.
No, what it is that I can create an illusion, and as part of that, I can pick something inside that illusion to make real. So in this case, I made the one item as the illusion and made that real.
Okay.
So I created the dwarven steel
Probably like Star Trek.
Fish
Next
dome.
Time you're asking the computer for
fish
food.
dome.
Fish food.
Level 32 wizard.
Yep.
Okay.
Illusion
So
is-
the dragon is struggling with it right now. He's trying to manage to do anything, and he's not successful. He's just banging around, and it literally looks like a cat has got his head stuck in like a mouse hole. Okay, so he's not effective at doing anything right now. Garthard, what are you doing?
Okay, so that first round was basically the biggest round I can do, so I'm going to take the 4 attacks I now have. 3 would be with the dagger, 1 is going to be with my stein.
Okay, you can start. We'll come back to you. Oni, you're still working on things. Oni, I'll tell you what. You can roll every round. If you roll an 80 or higher, I'll allow you to roll the 2d6 to add anything to Altari for the ship.
Okay, so what am I doing? I'm rolling an 8D.
Rolling 1d100. If you're rolling 80 or higher, you can roll 2d8 and add to the ship. Okay, you don't have to tell me if you fail, or just tell me if you succeed. You guys are catching up. You guys are just running in the background. The gnomes in front of you have their guns out. They're getting ready to try to monopolize the situation. And I don't see the dragon getting out of this. I think the only thing I'm going to do to reward him is if he rolls a natural 20. Would be the only way that he gets out. So you can roll. Let's speed this forward. Give me the next 4 rounds. Give me 4 rolls.
No.
No.
At
The
the
dragon's
end of,
trying to get out. 1 second.
sorry.
He does not.
At the end of that, the gnomes that left have now made it back.
Okay, great.
I was counting those rounds.
So 130
So-
gnomes are making their way up the ladders and up on the walls right now. The other gnomes are pretty well, actually only one round away. Actually, no, they'd be there right now. They're actually surrounding the dragon right now, who's just running around, not really aware of who's around him or anything else.
And the stallion, whatever the hell that name, they'd all be over there too.
Strapping lads.
I literally can never get the name right.
The strapping lads are so they're not approaching there. Nobody of those teams are approaching unless you tell me that they're going to fire and get involved right now, because
Okay.
it's up to you.
The gnomes that came down, cannons. How far are they from the dragon?
They're literally there now.
Like how far?
Like one round. Did you
They're
say
one round away, so they're probably like 30 feet.
Yeah, if they got rifles, they could stop and shoot.
Yeah, they're there. Like,
Yeah.
This is the round. This round coming up is the round that they're going to fire. We just advance to it.
I guess my question is, if the cannons start to fire and miss the dragon,
100% they're going to hit the gnomes.
okay, good to know.
And us.
Yeah, that's
Right.
before I was saying it's put the forces. Now they're running back there, and it
Yeah.
causes a problem, man.
That's fair.
So in those 4 rolls, I rolled over 80 twice, and then I
Okay.
rolled the d8s, and I rolled in normal fashion, so I got 13%.
13% total in all rolls.
Yep.
Okay, we're up to 86%,
Hey.
and we are 4 rounds.
Tony, do I get 4 rounds of attacking now? Because
Yes,
real.
Did that 1 second.
Okay.
So we are 4 rounds into the illusion, and you can go. You can give me
Okay,
a round.
hey Tony,
Yes.
that's 126 permanent damage.
Okay.
Then another 3 bludgeoning, 4 radiant, and 8 bludgeoning and 4 radiant. So altogether it should be altogether it should be 141. Because it's 126. Oh yeah, 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Sorry.
141.
141 altogether. 126 of it is permanent.
Is that for 1 round, Derek? Or
Yeah, that was my full round.
Okay, so what you do, Derek?
Okay.
You can roll the rest of the rounds we just did.
3 more
I'm
rounds,
rolling
buddy.
3 more, and
D100?
then Miss Star, give me your rounds.
okay, so first round I'm casting. 2 rounds I'm casting Disintegrate, so that's 84 damage and 72 damage. And then 1 round I used the Lava Dig and did 62 permanent damage, and I didn't get high enough on the other attack. So
Sorry, how many rounds am I rolling
3.
to murder him?
3 more.
a total
Holy.
4.
Okay, I'll be back in a while. See you guys next year.
Get the abacus out. Start moving them over.
So, Miss Star, you're just attacking these other rounds. You're casting spells.
I did Disintegrate twice and did
Okay.
so 84 and 72, and then I did just a normal dagger attack and did 62 damage, and I missed on the other attack.
Got him. Okay. Noted. Okay, so wizard. Miss Star, who's a very powerful wizard, is just casting spells after spell at him. The gnomes are starting to surround the dragon right now. And Garthard, who is a dragonborn, just keeps attacking him from above. Meanwhile, the dragon is encapsulated into this dwarven steel that's completely around his head. We now go to the next round with the gnomes are actually surrounding the dragon and ready to fire. Let's do that. So you can roll first for your gnomes up above the gnome, the 2 dragon gnomes. No, the dragon suits. Nothing.
Great.
Okay, so they're not a factor. Let's roll for everybody around. We have how many?
We have
800 and
870.
870. So we're gonna let everybody roll. I'll roll for the 70 to make it
Wait, you
even.
took the 65 that died out?
Oh no, I apologize. What is it?
At 805.
825. 805. Yeah, 805.
Okay,
Sorry, thank you.
so we're gonna call 800. You guys are gonna roll twice each. Everyone is going to roll 1d4% for each time you roll. You can technically do a lot of damage here. So you roll twice. Roll 2d4, 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 2d4. Let me know what you get. That's how much damage they're gonna do.
All right. That's it.
4.
We're doing 2d4 twice.
Yep. No, 2d4 once.
Oh, 2d4 once.
Yeah.
Okay. 6.
5.
5 as well.
Okay, so they're just demolishing the dragon. The dragon has 12% of his life left. and it's not looking good for him.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. It would, Melissa. It would.
Death to the dragon.
Garthard, any luck?
I'm sorry. I forgot to roll for two. I have to roll 18d6 right now. I'll be back shortly.
Be boss. Just roll
Just
one.
roll d6 and times by 18. Be done.
Do it.
Yeah, I agree.
I was like, I'll roll 2 and multiply by 9.
6 times 18.
Oh, he rolled a 6.
Wow, 108.
Okay, so that's now I still have to do damage for the regular attacks that I did earlier, and then I have another critical that I did as well.
We will return to you.
I'm pretty sure the dragon's dead.
Okay, so you guys are running up. You're in the back. You're in the back of all these gnomes running up to see what's happening. And as you're going up there, you're just trying to like get involved, and maybe you're getting ready to attack. The dragon is just kind of running around in circles. And we're going to roll a kind of a collateral damage check here because the dragon doesn't know where everything is, and he's jumping around, and he easily could be killing people here. And I think that's probably a high probability. So I'm going to do...
I'm gonna stop running forward. There's a lot of gnomes up there. I'm good back here.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to roll at disadvantage. That's how many he's going to do. 84. And 93. So 84 gnomes get killed by the dragon just pouncing around. And but he's also extremely hurt. Okay, so we rolled everything else. You're not doing your calls anymore.
Tony,
the dragon cannot really take a turn. Garthar.
One thing I'm wondering, do those count? Does him pouncing around, does that count as an attack from him?
It's not on purpose. It's more accidental.
Okay, never mind then. I was going to say, because he would have disadvantage on that.
I rolled a disadvantage either
You
way.
already
so-
received.
Okay, yes.
Okay, so
I'm rolling for the flying ones again.
dragon gets one free natural 20. This is to be override the spell check. No, I'm gonna use a reroll. Let's try it.
So you tried to put a little extra power into that.
I did.
know.
Yeah,
Whatever I give it.
It's a good try.
Those guys are useless, huh?
Bravo team.
Okay,
Stinks.
you guys catch up. You're
we run tonight.
Look, I'm flying.
raise your hand if you're in the threat range, which means that you can threat the dragon and it can threat you,
Yes.
or you're just gonna watch.
How far?
You can stay out of the range. Maybe about 50 feet, 60 feet might be okay.
I came here to fight a dragon.
Good for you, man.
That's
I'm
what
in.
I'm
I'm
saying. In.
Oh, I'm a chicken. I'm 50, 60 feet away.
Okay, so you're staying back
In.
in.
Yeah.
Wow, who are
I got
you?
my Bravo team
I know,
taking
right?
care of it. I don't gotta do it. I'm
Hey,
sitting in the Reggie seat.
Hey, I got a
They'll
s-
take care of
I
it.
got an ogre suit on. I'm you know.
Okay, so
Ready to rock.
you guys walk into threat range. The gnomes are just kicking ass right now. They are killing the dragon. He's just
Nice.
taking the shots and freaking out. Miss Star, you can take a turn.
Right. I did 57 damage permanent.
I'm just waiting for Garthard's ridiculous damage.
How about Rapture? Can we fire Rapture?
Rapture, I had him not firing before. I don't. You want? I'll tell you what. You want him to fire? Raise your hand by majority.
Oh wait, no.
Yeah.
No.
You're right on top of him.
Yeah,
No.
do it. Yeah.
You know what? I think we should let Jock make a intelligence roll.
I think so too. I'm okay with that.
And it's basically
Come
him
on.
saying yes, I can make the shot.
He's a smart
Exactly. Jock knows what
He
he's
knows
doing.
he knows he can make every shot.
He doesn't think he can make.
Well, that's see.
So
taking the
Rapture-
safe road.
Rapture-
Taking the safe road.
To remind me, because Rapture is there with the gun in the back and is just literally pointing at the dragon, and if something clears up, he will just fire. Okay, so you have a free
Okay.
shot from him.
Yeah, I figure a canon strategy now is if that thing gets airborne, we attack.
Yeah.
Right.
The
Hopefully the
cannons on
130
the
gnomes
wall-
know that.
The
Tony?
cannons on the
Yeah.
wall were only firing when he was in the
Well,
air. So
right.
Well, that's
Right.
because he
there's
wasn't
no
on the
reason
ground.
to really think. that
Tony,
Yes.
so I don't know how many rounds you guys have gone ahead, but this is
Just
from the
one more.
beginning when you said I should roll those 3 rounds. The total damage I rolled for those very first three rounds or whatever, after the 151 I did, altogether is 316 damage
Got it.
Is he dead?
for 3 rounds.
No, he's not dead.
And then I think you guys are another 2 or 3 rounds after that already.
No, one round.
Just one
Oh,
more
one
round.
round.
One round? Okay,
Yep.
so I'll roll for that damage.
Attack first.
Yeah. I'll save Garthard. I'll save you the time. I'm just going to do on the average damage for you. Because you're attacking him. Save you the trouble.
Okay. Whew.
Okay, so Garthard is eating out of him away. The dragon looks extremely hurt. You're still within the spell's range. The spell is not over. That is the end of that round. The dragon gets his free roll. Come on, dragon. Come on, dragon! No. And the reroll. I gotta use 2 rolls. Come on, dragon! Oh, no. Nope. We're going to the top of the lineup. The two gnomes in the dragon suits fire down. Nope.
Useless.
And now the gnomes. This should be it, guys. 2d4. I got everybody.
Keep changing freaking dice, and it doesn't help. 3.
Oh, we're doing the
3.
percentage. Nice. 4 total.
5.
Okay, the dragon all of a sudden it goes.
It's like Sonny and the Godfather. He's just
He's dead!
He falls to the ground. He is unconscious and bleeding out from all these
Oh, so
hundreds and
not,
hundreds of.
Not dead.
He's going through the process exactly like you would. He's unconscious. He's bleeding out on the ground.
Stab him in the head.
Somebody wants to go over there and stab him
Can't
and kill
stab
him?
him in the head because he's still got the helmet on, right?
Yep. I will
That's
go
fair.
over
At
to
least for
where I
another
think
couple
his
rounds.
heart is,
Well, we got 3 more rounds, 4 more rounds.
and try and use. Can
on
I
that?
use my suit? I'm gonna try and
Yes.
use the sonic turbine on my suit, like sonically blow his heart out.
Whoa.
Okay. How many points you put into that sucker?
2.
Everything you've got.
Okay. And what's the actual ability?
So it says sonic turbine. Sonic skills, salt water, and sonic energy, and will know how. Oh no, that's not the right thing.
It is lost.
Oh,
That's
no.
it. That's my fault.
All
My
you gotta
fault.
do is read the sheet.
Well,
who wants to get the
That's
coup
why
de
we can't
grace?
have nice things, Tom.
I'll do.
I'm like,
that was my first time using it. I'm gonna turn it on. That's what I did.
Yeah. That's probably how it would be. We're like, here I go. Oh, I have to warm it up for a bit.
Yeah.
I have a question. Can I,
Should have been doing that when I
about
went over
an
here.
ability, can I aim this bullet spray thing? It says area effect.
Is it under combat?
It's on the thing under talent.
So everything else that is not under action goes along with your attack. You would make your roll, and then if it's an action, that's your action for the round. And then you can add all the other stuff in. If you just want to do one of the other stuff, like the bullet spray, you can do that. It's still going to be a D20 roll. And then that's it.
I'm saying about that particular ability. It says area effect targets all adversaries within range.
Right, he's a large creature, so you would just hit him.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Is can I direct it so I'm not hitting like everybody around, like gnomes around me?
I
and stuff?
imagine he's big enough where it's not going to be a factor.
Okay, so I want to do that. I get within 25 feet.
Okay.
And I'm gonna.
Okay, so the ogre suit comes up. You see the hand just rotate. You see the Gatling gun. It starts lighting up and starts firing in.
So I'm adding my action, right?
Mhm.
17.
So you firing. You see the ogre suit goes. He's firing all over the place, and you're chigging off of the dwarven steel.
Oh, jeez. All right.
No bullets landed.
Great. Okay.
We have 500 bits coming in. It comes in for the next Tony slaughter. It says little late, but for Tony for next slaughter. Okay, so I'm returning one of my rerolls. Thank you. I'm only down one reroll now. Appreciate that. And Derek goes, "Wow, Josh hates gnomes." Actually, no. Who's 7-4? 7-4 is Oni or Derek?
That's Derek.
It's Derek. Okay.
That's me.
I'm gonna make sure I got it right. Okay, so everyone's trying to figure out how to kill the dragon who's dying helplessly on the ground. Anyone else want to take a round? You want to take an
Yeah.
action? Go ahead.
Question. So I have Arcane Blast, fire burst of arcane energy from the crystal in my suit, and I also have Arcane Bomb, which is my melee attack deals arcane explosive damage. Can I combine the two? Can I have
yes.
Arcane Blast and turn it into an Arcane Bomb?
Yes, because how the system works, you can use every single ability in every column at once if it applies. Obviously, some may not apply. Doesn't make sense, but otherwise you can use every single thing, use points from every column, and use them all.
Yeah. So I'm going to try an Arcane Blast, and if it hits, I'm going to turn it into an Arcane Bomb.
Okay.
What do I need to roll here on this?
Well, you don't need a 30, but you do need at least 20 or higher. You cheat 17.
Okay.
Yep.
Here we go. Nah.
Yeah, you're 0 level characters.
I'm gonna reroll. I'm gonna reroll.
Get that luck in.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Luck. Is luck unlocked?
Is luck available?
Luck is unlocked. Oh, I don't know if it's unlocked.
Is luck
No,
unlocked?
because it hasn't come up as an option to be able to put it in.
Oh, it should have been. I'll put it in. Good, you got luck.
Yes. All
Yeah.
right. It's a +3.
Come on, move it.
No, no good.
Oh man,
8.
am I gonna have another
Oh.
chance to try mine?
Rerolls are unlocked, as Steve just reported in. You did your roll. Anything you want to do? You're staying out of range. Nothing happens. So the dragon is dying on the floor. He's trying to make his.
I whiffed.
Oh, right. Okay.
He failed his bleed out check, so he's just bleeding on the floor. And you see all the gnomes just getting around him, like look at each other, like you hear like "Let's do it!" and they fire into him, and you just see the body just jumping up, and he's just bleeding out, and it's
man.
clear that Sheer, the dragon, is now dead. And all the gnomes are like,
You know what happens now? Sheer can't win. That was terrible. Sorry.
yeah, just try to act like that didn't happen, and let's try to move on.
Tony, because I can't resist, I'm going to stand at the end of it and go, I love it when a plan comes together.
Yes.
I don't know. What would BA do? Would he hit something? Is there a random gnome that I can hit beside me? Like just kind of like I don't know what would you do?
Well, in true A-Team fashion, the Rapture, the tank was not used.
It's true.
And you see Jock just running out with his gun.
He jumps out of it.
You see a lone. Actually, he must say dragon, and then the cameraman goes below, fills upward, and Jock jumps over him. And the music plays, and he jumps on him, and he stabs him with something, and then he shoots a bullet into him, and that's how that works. And Garthard pulls out a blowtorch and solders the metal to his head. And Murdoch says something crazy back in the
Jacques, this is why we have you teaching the kids. You run out of the tank.
I did it perfectly. No gnomes died because of fire from my cannon.
You were wonderful,
That's
Jacques.
true.
Thank you.
Sometimes the power to not fight. Okay, so that is it. Everyone starts celebrating and cheering. You see Jinty comes out. Jinty's like, "Yay, we did it!" Everybody's happy. The gnomes start coming back inside. Citizens are coming out. Everyone's just celebrating. It's a jump moment straight up from out of Star Wars, and that's it, guys. Everyone's cheering out, and people are having food. Is Smithy's Tavern giving out free food to everybody? Are they happy?
Yeah, we just saved the city.
Is it?
He's like an hour.
I could do, like a
You said
one...
you said for the day only. It's a whole day.
Well,
24 hours.
Well,
Nugs?
Look how nervous he's getting.
yeah. Come on, I got to see here.
You
but
can
we
give
know.
out nugs.
Yeah, sure. I'll definitely do something.
You give it out
for sure.
Would you,
Free
would you
nugs.
be surprised to know that I actually have how much money you make and the financial situation
Oh, yeah?
of how much it's going to take off? And if you figure if every single person has to eat, you're out of business by the end of the day, my friend.
Really? Well, then I
Here,
wouldn't do
here,
it.
Tony.
Would it
I
make
will
sense?
allow Botorius to make use of my mug of my Stein. It has unlimited alcohol.
Damn it!
Oh wow, that's awesome.
And to
Certainly
help
do that.
Voltorius out, I'll use create free food as well.
See?
And make it
So-
Okay, you're back in business.
Everybody comes together.
He jumps over you and hands you the
Tony,
What if someone episode like that? Everybody's just carrying.
It's like flambéing stuff with a blowtorch.
Yes. They go to 18 cooking mode. And all cameramen are on the floor laying upwards.
I'm gonna roll to see how good the food is.
Oh yeah, go for it.
16.
16. It's pretty good. Okay.
No, that's on a D100.
Oh.
It's bad
Pretty
food.
crappy. Well, it came out of a Dragonborn's old Stein.
it's no, it's fresh.
I'll just
No,
keep
the
drinking.
alcohol is fresh. It is always fresh.
Oh, it's fresh. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, is it? We rolled 16.
The drink
it?
is
I
good.
don't
That
know.
was the food. The food's not so great.
The food. Okay.
Well,
got
the
it.
food could be a 16 because it is also high proof alcohol. I'm a dragonborn. You guys are gnomes.
Yeah, it's dragon alcohol.
There are a lot of
The gnomes are trying to drink it. They're like,
There's
ah.
probably a lot of very drunk gnomes right now. That's why it's a
Projectile
16.
vomit fights.
Nobody knows how dry I am.
Awesome.
Right now, the food is basically like what you need at like from McDonald's after a long night out.
Amazing.
White Castle.
Oh.
Ugh.
It's not high quality, but it's getting the job.
You gotta feed everybody in the town.
That's what you want to
Tony.
feed the town is White Castle.
No time for seasoning.
Basically giving them like crave case at this
There you
point.
go.
Okay, so guys,
No.
we're gonna
Tony?
say goodbye now to Miss Star and Garthard. Oni, I'm gonna put you back in behind scenes right now for you to come back up. Guys, thank you for playing on the show.
Thank
We
you
did it
so
without
much,
you
guys.
guys.
You were
Hey, guys.
amazing. Couldn't
Nice
have done it
job,
without
guys.
Awesome job.
Literally, if it wasn't for the ridiculous damage done and the
And then amazing illusion.
amazing illusion, we have no idea what would have happened.
you. Thank you so much, guys.
Just before I go, can I walk up to Ginty for
Yeah,
a second?
Hey,
Uh,
Garthard, thanks for helping.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, Ginny, you guys might have an issue. 3 dragons have died in this region.
What?
You've
3
killed
dragons
2
have
of
died?
them.
Oh. What? And
Yeah.
what? And what about it?
Yeah, dragons hold grudges. And you've
What
killed
about me to
3
do?
dragons.
Let him take over?
No, I'm saying prepare. Really
Okay.
prepare. Also, maybe make some dragon hide armor out of that guy out there.
Oh yeah, they'll love
So,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, we killed all of you, and we made armor out of your bones.
We
Well,
made suits.
I mean, the dragons would come to kill you anyways, potentially. So just make good friends with Onyx.
And I'd also turn around to Jinty and say you also may have an issue because someone yelled charge, and that's why all the gnomes left their posts. That's not a good sign. We need to make
Oh,
sure that doesn't
yeah.
happen again.
What do
That's
you
right,
mean?
it was
Someone
that,
yelled charge? Is that why
Yes.
the gnomes left the cannons?
Is that what happened?
Yes,
Who
I
yelled
think
charge?
you might have a traitor in your midst. You might need to find
Did you
out.
see him?
The Reggie one.
You see
Yeah, the
some gnomes
Richie.
bring it over. They're like, this is the one who yelled charge. He goes, look at him. He's still unconscious. And it's Reggie on the floor.
Reggie.
Reggie.
So that could have been a major catastrophe. You would have lost all 1,000 of those gnomes if we hadn't
Wait.
been able to block that dragon.
Wait a second. Reggie also put explosives in the vault. And I told
Why
him
would
to
he do
take it
that?
out. He told me that you, Miss Star, you wanted him in there. And then I said to take him out. And he said he would. And then later, after I found they would just move to the side.
No, I definitely did not tell him to put those in the vault.
He gets extra
That's-
White Castle.
But you didn't tell him to do
I
any
would-
of that? Or you did?
No way. Why would I? I was too busy sorting out other things. Why would I want the vault damage? That's your fallback point. If the worst had happened, we would have fallen back to the vault and used that to defend it. Why would I want something in there that could possibly damage the building?
You guys take him into the vault, into the jail cell. And they take him away. He's still unconscious.
Perfect.
Rob's gonna have the
Jinty.
most amazing week next week. It's just gonna be Rob.
No, I want
Everyone's in jail.
Yeah.
Rob can potentially have 2 different storylines that we could do in the White Room.
Yes.
I
think
could potentially be in jail
Right,
twice.
right. That's what I was thinking.
Yes, that's
It
right.
basically is.
Okay, so the rest of us just bring popcorn, right? And just have Rob at one point.
Next episode is gonna be a salute to Rob Sutaro.
Oh my god.
Rob, I don't
Tony,
know
can I say
right
one
now,
more thing to
but, you
Jinty?
better prepare yourself.
Get ready.
Salute your short, salute your Rob.
I
Tony,
think
can I
next
have one?
week We're gonna have the trial of Reggie.
Oh my
Yes.
Yes!
Yes.
And we're gonna have the continental version of Arky Finn trying to
Woo Cortella.
woo, but it won't be woo, more like
Whoa.
whoa.
I would like to volunteer myself as defense attorney for Reggie.
Oh man.
I love it.
I think
I love it. Okay.
Yes.
Well, it would be his right to accept somebody to defend him. So, although you are taking away him defending himself.
that's true. No. If he doesn't want it, that's fine. But like, I just think it would be funny if I have the dumbest character try and like manage his defense. That's all right.
I love it.
Tony, can I have one more comment to Jinty before I go?
Yep.
I want to say to Jinty that maybe he needs to talk to Rono about getting the shield back up and running. We might need to look at that as an option because we are going to need some sort of protection if the dragons are going to come here in force.
Oh yeah, good point. Okay,
So
thank
maybe
you.
we need to look at that.
Yeah,
If you need
GT.
me, you know where I am. Just I'll make sure he's got the right stone, and say just call me anytime. I'm at your disposal as always. You know that. We're here to
Okay.
protect.
Okay,
Yeah,
thanks,
GT.
guys.
I pity the fool who attacks the sunken city again.
Very nice. You got it in. You got it in
Well
right before the end credits. Okay, guys, we'll see you in a little bit. Onis, I guess chill out if you don't mind. You may come back on or not. That depends where the story goes. We'll see. Okay, guys. Thank you to them as Patreon fans for joining.
Yeah.
As you can see, radically changed it. Do we think that without the dragon being encased into metal, I think that all those gnomes would be dead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And us.
Perhaps us. Perhaps
Maybe
most
you
of
guys
the
too.
city.
Yeah.
Like,
I was definitely expecting to die this week.
It was super possible. I did not think Dan was saying that like the gnomes will get around and do it. I'm like, yeah, if that happens, but like it took that spell, I believe, to get
Yeah.
there. I don't think that would
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah, especially after you told me the suit was made of wood. I'm like, what?
Yeah, you're all offense and you're no defense. You're glass cannon all the way. So you're paper cannon. I don't know how that works, but yeah. Okay, so you guys, everybody's just partying, having a good time. They're celebrating. The dragon is out there, and 100% gnomes are out there on behalf of the city, starting to take the dragon
Harvest.
scales. Yeah, harvesting the dragon. They're going to take the bones. They're going to take everything, and that's just what they do. They love to do that. And you even hear some information going around, and Corny's been talking about something saying that maybe he can take even the dragon scales off of the dragon and put it onto the dragon suits, making them very official, something they didn't have access to before.
So then would I have more defense?
Yeah, you'd have more defense.
Amazing.
And anything's more than 0.
Yes, even 0.1. So
I want some extra dragon scales.
So you guys are now finally celebrating. You guys beat up. You've been talking to everybody. Everybody's kind of having a good time. They're living it up for the night. And you guys get together. You're rejoined with Dato, who's running around doing his own thing. And you guys roll together. You can role play.
Oh, fantastic. The dragon is dead. I was so scared. Thank God for that wizard and all the help we received.
Yeah, that was some battle. That was amazing.
Quite. Why would Reggie send all the gnomes down?
I don't know. And those explosives? I mean, what was he trying to do?
Yeah, the explosives really worry me.
Well, no, he is like from Rhaegar, right? And like at least Archie was saying like Rhaegar doesn't like this place, so maybe like that was it. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't add up. It doesn't seem to make sense.
It sounds like he was trying to blow up the city.
Yes. Yes, it does.
You sound like you trust him. You really want to defend him next week?
No, I don't like want to, but I don't know if anyone else would. And I know him. I'd feel bad if he just went off by himself.
Do you think he's guilty?
I'll say that I don't. Does it make sense that he would do all that stuff?
Do you think
He
he
seemed to be,
acted with the goodwill of
I don't know.
Something
He seemed to
city?
be as enthusiastic about being a member of Gnome Patrol as any of the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but maybe that was his in. He was trying to
Maybe. I mean,
win our trust before he started putting explosives everywhere and telling the gnomes to leave the city.
Well, you're a lovely friend for helping him.
yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I haven't helped yet or anything, but I just feel we talk about Gnome Patrol as forced to protect all gnomes, right? It's not just a sunken city. It's all gnomes everywhere. And I don't like this all gnomes everywhere except for those gnomes because they're not cool. That doesn't feel right. And that's my mindset, I guess.
I'm going to stop this right now because this is a great conversation, just so we can rehab it correctly. Because here's what's going to happen.
That didn't occur.
No, that occurs. You guys are talking about it, and now the camera's in a pan out situation, and we're going to go to the vault where all the guild leaders are meeting. And now,
Ooh.
as guild leaders, I want you guys to discuss this about the trial. For one, should we go to the trial? What should be the penalty? Any kind of other characteristic or details that should be brought up. Should we call any witnesses or whatever? I want you guys to have fun and plan this trial out and figure out what's going to be. And then the trial obviously will be next week on next episode. Any other factors you think that are important, bring it up right now. I'll play Jinty, of course. And you guys are 4 guild leaders. And Liv, you want to play? You're still with us, right? You want to play a guild leader?
Sure. I'm not playing Liv, though. I'm playing like a gnome, correct?
All right.
You're playing a gnome.
Okay.
Yeah, I hear you. Actually, your audio is always off a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're very delayed. Hold on, let me check 1 second. Try again, talk.
Can you hear me?
Okay, I think I'm gonna leave you out of this one because it looks like it's just delayed every time we talk. Okay, so you guys all meet together. It's gonna be 4. Everybody in chat right now, I'll let you as a chat vote. You guys can bring up things during the conversation. When you say it, I'll bring it up as one of the other guild leaders in the background. We'll say lesser, like the next tier down, or Jinty will bring something up. The guys feel free to put it into there. I'll put it on screen, and then you guys can just reply to the comments as if somebody from the outskirts of like the parliament, like they do in. So they'll be saying that. You guys can respond to them or not. Your choice.
Cool.
Here we go. So Jinty's like,
Okay, everybody. Thank you for meeting very quickly right now. As you know, this is an emergency meeting. We did a great job today. Everyone really rallied together and we brought the dragon down thanks to the exchange. They come and really saved the day. We have a lot to talk about in the near future about if the dragons are going to take this as an affront because it looks like we killed the whole family. And there is a brother to shear that I heard about. So I don't know if there's going to be some sort of retribution. I think our number 1 priority is to get that ship up that Liv Moore is working on, and we need Gnome Patrol in action, but we don't have Archifint. But we first need to figure out what to do about this gnome, gnome named Reggie. He's new to the town. I don't know if you guys heard about him, but he yelled "charge" out on our walls, and it started a blitz. Every single gnome, and I mean every gnome, ran off the wall and ran out of the city because they thought we were charged, and he got confused. It could have been the death of Sunken City right there if it wasn't for the exchange coming in and helping us out. So we need to figure out what we're going to do for this trial. And he needs to stand accountable for his actions.
This person needs to stand trial. This is ridiculous.
Oh, B.A. Baracus, you still here?
I put it a fool out of try.
We need to see if there were any witnesses. We need evidence, right? I
mean, did anybody see him say charge? Do we know it was him?
So yes, Miss Star and Garthard both saw it, and when they said that, I think other gnomes were there because they heard it. So we actually have a lot of witnesses. We're probably, from what I saw, we're at least up to a dozen or more.
We need to hear from these witnesses. We need to hang him. Hang him!
I think we need to hear his side of the story here. None of this adds up. None of this
We
adds
need to make
up.
sure justice is served.
My concern is this. My only concern is this. If we are going to possibly be fighting dragons and also possibly escalating this Cold War that we have with Rhaegar to an actual war, we don't know where Archifint is. He's been gone for some time. And now we have this Rhaegarian citizen who's apparently sabotaging our city. We do not want to be in a 2-front war. So,
Take 10 experience points. That was amazing.
I think we're all jumping the gun on judgment here. I think we need to hear from this gnome, Reggie. I mean, from what I hear...
That's why we need a trial.
Oh, well, sure, but let's not say that we need to hang him, and
Hang
let's
him?
not just assume that he's going to lead us into a war. Let's make sure we hear from him. I've heard that he was part of the group that led this entire defense against the dragon. If that's the case, then why would he sabotage the city that he was trying to defend?
You said he put explosives in the vault. That's our vault.
The end of it, yeah, he was in that group, But yeah, at the end of the day, he put explosives in our government building, and he brought all the gnomes off the wall. We must find out whether he was infiltrating this group or truly a part of it.
I agree.
What was his motives?
It sounds like he's infiltrating, because why would he do those 2 things in the same day? He tried to bring us down. I can't draw any other conclusion. And, it's one thing to say that maybe he had the idea, this is just what I'm thinking, guys, and we're going to figure it out. But,
it's one thing to say you have an idea to put the explosive there and do it, but I told him specifically, as my position as the mayor, to say, don't bring them here, get him out of here.
That's criminal right there.
And he didn't do it. He lied and he hid them there anyway. He wanted to bring it down.
And you said he lied about who told him to put him there in the first place, right? Didn't you say that it was he told you it was Miss Star's
He told me it was
order?
from Miss Star, which I was confused. I said, it's different. If Miss Star is saying it, maybe there's a reason for it or something, but obviously we don't want explosives inside. All it's going to do is hurt all the gnomes in there.
So
And that's where our women and children went. Kill them.
I do want to raise the concern about if we murder a Regarian citizen who's here on our invitation.
It's not murder if we try somebody for what they did.
That's
but
why justice must be ascertained.
If he's here to take down the sunken city, we have to hold him responsible.
Okay. I'm just telling you, I am very concerned about the relationships that we have with Rhaegar right now. They're fraught. Our hero went out to go confront them, and he hasn't come back yet.
Let's talk
Which
about
means
that.
he's probably sitting there in their prison cell, and they've probably taken him hostage. Well, now
Nope.
we have a hostage.
Nope, I have all the info here and what's going on because, as you know, we have some people in Rhaegar that obviously tell us what's going on, and I have some interesting notes. So the guild leaders, everyone here in attendance, we should be notified thoroughly that apparently there is going to be some sort of marriage.
Marriage. What are you talking? What does this have to do with anything? What are you talking about? Marriage.
I could not even attempt to put it up.
That was like a sneak attack.
It was indeed.
So this marriage apparently is going to be between Archie Fint and I don't know if she's a princess, Fratella, but Fratella is the niece of King Bellaman. And apparently he's going through it. Everyone's saying that it's going to happen. He accepted it in front of everyone.
What?
Archie Fint is going to marry Bellaman's niece?
Apparently, I thought I don't know how much you guys know about it, but from what I know, he kind of hates him. But he's doing it. I don't know why. But just there's too much going on.
Single-handedly, Robin is attacking the story from both angles, both characters. If he had 3 characters, there would be 3 characters attacking the story.
So maybe above. So, wait. What?
Let me get this straight. Archie's over there marrying the Rhaegar person.
Are they forcing him into it?
Literally, like,
Who's the blue
going
guy
on?
in Sesame Street?
Harry Monster. That's right.
Harry Monster or Grover? I feel like Grover is yelling at me every time I turn to my left.
But
How'd you know my guild name?
literally every time he talks about that place, he just talks about it with this clear hatred. How could he?
I don't understand
Maybe
what's
they're forcing
happening.
him into it. They got him captured. And they're forcing him
It's a
into
shotgun wedding.
He is a hero of legend. He helps save Andaria time and time again. They can't force him into doing something.
Maybe
The
this-
man's got a will of steel.
They're saying that he did it. He was offered the option and he accepted it, and they felt like that. There's nothing that made him feel like he was forced into it. He had a choice, except the fact that it was like rot in the dungeon. So maybe that was something to do with it. You know, rot in the dungeon or marry the daughter. But people said they heard him say that, and I don't know. I think Bellaman must have captured him when he went over there, and then maybe he made him some sort of deal. But like, that's not Archie Fint would go to jail, or he would try to escape eventually, not marry the person he hates the most in this world, the niece.
When he left here, he was wearing his suit and he flew to Bellaman's ship, correct?
Right. He was out of the suit with brigands, and they were in the throne room, and Archie accepted to marry.
Why did he get out of the suit?
That's what how on earth would he be captured if he was inside that suit?
That is strange.
Nothing is making sense right now. This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I think we need more information.
Well, I tell you this, I am now 100% behind this trial because there are facts that need to come out here.
We need to interrogate this Reggie person.
We need to find out what.
Maybe he knows something.
So here's something that says let's poll all the other secondary leaders of the guild to see what they have to say. You can watch it. Look at the screen. See it. Part of his punishment should be to harvest the dragon. He gets a butter knife and a troll. Oh yes, Reggie. Yeah, we can talk about that. So Reggie, what else? Don't forget that there are reports that he has also tried to blow up all the gnomes on the boat during the first trial. Oh, I did hear about that.
What?
Yeah.
I heard he threatened everybody with fire. He's going to burn the whole ship down.
Why have we allowed him to stay in our city?
I think we need some of our medics to give him a psychological examination. How about that before the trial?
Oh, the psychobabble again.
A psychological examination. I love it. Next week we're gonna have him laid down.
Can I be the therapist? Can I be the
I take out
therapist?
one of the things that.
You want to play the therapist next week?
I want to.
You wanna play the
Let him
therapist?
do it. Let him do it. He'll do better.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. I believe that it needs to lead to a magical inquiry to rule out some compulsion of any kind. Guilt depends on free will, of course.
That's true. That's true.
Well said. Well said.
We do need to figure out what caused this. He's right. All of this, it doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense.
None of it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want to know who told him to put the explosive there. Did he come up with it by himself?
That's a good question.
That's a very good question.
We need to get to the bottom of this.
I don't like this guy.
Where did he get those explosives?
I didn't see him participate
Somebody
in the
needs
fight
to
at all,
investigate.
Reggie. I heard he was down on the ground unconscious the whole time.
Yes, that's what I heard
It's
too.
what he did before. That's the problem.
Right. Where did he find? That's a good question. Where did he come up with these explosives?
Right. That needs to be investigated. We need to
And-
find out.
And how did he know where to put them in the vault?
And
Had he been
also,
in the vault before?
he didn't put him anywhere of strategic importance. He put
Oh.
him in the front hallway. It doesn't seem like he was very good at what he was doing. Oh, but what it would have done, it would have killed probably me and all the other gnomes that from the leaders.
His life was in danger.
That's it. Hang on.
Criminal.
Wait. Why did he tell you that he was putting it there? I mean, like, when you asked him, why are you doing this? What did he say?
I don't remember exactly what he said. I just remember that I asked him why they were there.
You might have to be witness at the trial, sir.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, you had to be at the trial.
I remember asking him why you're doing this, and he may, I could be wrong. I have to go back in the episode. I may be wrong, but I think he said, I don't know, Mistar wanted them here.
Oh, and then blame
I don't know,
on
you know what?
somebody else.
I can't even tell you if that's exactly what happened. There was so much going on.
He's throwing people under the bus. He's sending people out to die. Who is this guy? Why is he here?
Grover's right. We need to figure out what's happening.
It doesn't look very good for him.
No, it really, it literally does not.
I'm trying to keep an open mind, but that's very difficult.
Yes.
Right. The only thing that
That's why we need a fair trial.
we need a fair trial, right? We don't need Grover to just here's the noose and let's start with that. We need to figure out what caused him to do this. Was he under somebody's instruction? Was he under somebody's orders? Did he have this? Was this his whole plan? His whole purpose was to get into this Gnome Patrol competition to get to a point where he had the ability to do this. But let's say he's working with Rhaegar. Rhaegar didn't know that a dragon was going to come.
I mean, unless they're working with Sheer. I feel like I don't want to say that Bellamon is doing that, but I can say that Bellamon might be capable of that. You know, ever since Bellamon and Archie had that thing years back, right before the end of the war, like, Bellamon changed. He was always greedy in the way he was. You know, we all know Bellamon, but, like, he now has it out for Archie. Every time he talks about him, like, he's really mad. And you see a page come up, and he goes, "Oh, excuse me, 1 second. Oh, and I'm being told here that apparently
he was also he was being called a thief during the patrol trials, and he stole all the maps of everyone else.
Very interesting.
I think he needs a psychological exam, and we also
And then we kill him.
no, and then we also
ABCs.
And we tattoo him.
And then we get him.
And then we kill him.
So,
listen. First the psychological exam, then we all have to interrogate him, and then we can have a trial.
Fair trial. Necessary. We don't want to.
We want to interrogate him first because
wanna
he's
have
gonna leave out, give out some secret information about our place. We may not want that on a big trial for everybody to see.
Needs to be fair and balanced.
What's your gnome's first name in this case? This is how gnomes are created.
Cookie.
This quest is no quest has birthed more gnomes.
that's true. I guess mine will be Flint. I don't know. Flint.
Don't use Flint because Flint's for Flint Fire Forge.
Oh yeah.
There's also a Flint in the Patreon.
Oh, that's all right. How about
Finnegan. That's Finn, like Finn. No,
no, nothing's good anymore. Everything's terrible.
Chucky.
My name is. I'm picturing the thing Family Guy. We're trying to come up with a name. It's a P, a T, and a
Dolphin,
griffin.
a ball, the ocean.
No. He's like coming up with a fake name. He's just looking around the room.
Oh.
It's a P, a tear, and a griffin comes by. No!
That should be your name, Griffin.
Sure, my name's Griffin. Yeah.
Yay! Good
All
job.
right.
Okay.
Griffin, I think as the most well-spoken, you should actually be prosecutor for the trial.
Okay.
Wasn't he also going to be the defense attorney?
And Reggie should defend himself. Because there's nobody else I want to see defending Reggie than Reggie.
That's true. That's true. I don't think there's anybody in this town who's capable of defending what he's done anyway.
If somebody else defended Rob, all that would happen is we would be adding rational thought to an irrational situation, and why would we want that?
It's true.
I agree.
There's no fun with that at all.
No. So we need to put you on the other side.
That's fine.
Use your power this way.
Your power for good, not evil.
So yeah, I think that you should think about what you want to ask him next week.
Mhm.
And then also the fans come up with questions you want them to ask. You can ask as well. You guys can ask questions as well. That's up to you. And you guys can play witnesses. You guys will play the other known witnesses with him.
If we put him to death, can I hang him?
Well, let's talk about that. What's going to be the punishment? He's being charged with what? Is it death? It is treason.
Terrorism and treason.
I have a thought on how we could best ensure that we create a judgment that's not perceived as bias. While our hero, Archie Fint, is now in wedded matrimony or soon to be, there is another hero here that is his honor is without any ability to be
Right. Notorious, right?
Yeah, we should make him the judge.
I like that.
And then
I think that's good.
if he determines whatever he determines, I think nobody can say, well, that's biased, that's unfair, that's political. Notorious doesn't have any.
That's
of
true
those.
because technically I'm on almost as a defendant if you try to kill me, so it's probably better I bow out.
He is loyal to the city, though. I mean,
He is, but
Notorious?
yes, he's
Yeah, of
quite
course.
loyal to the city.
But
but
that's
I
But
think
you need someone loyal to the city as the judge also.
I think he's loyal. He's also loyal to the world. Like I feel like he's not. Like
I
he's
think he
he's,
can be
he's
objective. Yes.
yeah. I think so.
I'd say we get Archie Fint, but Archie's not going to be here. He's going to be somewhere else.
I also feel
Archie's
like,
apparently busy getting laid and getting freaking married.
Grover, control yourself.
and that Fertel is a dreamboat.
Oh yeah, real nightmare.
Like a dream Titanic.
Nice.
Grover.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
But Archifint,
Right?
who was once the mayor of the sunken city,
Uh-huh.
will now be, however many places removed, in line to inherit the throne of Rhaegar?
I guess so. I don't know. I'm a little worried that it's going to Arky's head. He's trying to become king of the world or something. I feel like that's probably what is going on. And maybe he's gonna try to I don't know, bring the sunken city into it. We're not joining the Rhaegarian kingdom. Not again.
That's
We
what
need
it
to hear
sounds like.
from Arky.
Are we all in agreement that we don't want to join Rhaegar?
No, we don't want to.
Agreed.
I'm not joining Rhaegar.
I know, Grover, you don't want to join Rhaegar.
Can the sunken city no longer count on Archifint? Is he just absorbed into the Rhaegarian family?
Maybe.
He seems to be just thinking for himself at this point.
I don't know what he's thinking.
It's possible.
Archifint has always been loyal to to Sunken City. There's so many things that he's done to save Sunken City. At the same time, when the madness came and many people were affected, he really changed. And I don't know if that's still there, or I don't know where his head's at right now.
The madness.
You also have to remember,
Must
and I want
have.
to be fair, Archifint is one of the smartest gnomes on this planet. Maybe this is a plan. Maybe he's just 5 steps ahead. Maybe he knows what he's doing.
Archifint?
A plan?
I know.
I don't think he's known for plans.
I can tell you firsthand, Arky's plans begin with an idea and end with, let's see what happens.
Same idea.
I have faith. That's all. I have a little faith.
Arky's not on trial yet. For now.
Probably should be.
Okay.
For now, he's not.
We also need to find out his intentions with this wedding. You're right.
We need to
Trying to join the cities? Is
Well,
he trying to?
We need to
if-
focus on
is there-
Reggie
Is
first.
he trying to disconnect himself from Sunken City? What is
Is
he
there-
doing?
Is there a way we can get a message to him, or get a message from him?
I called in actually. Gallon, would you come step up, please?
Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, Gallon, you've been listening to everything we were talking about, right?
Yes, of course I have.
Okay. Do you know Grover? I forgot you guys are related. Is this your cousin?
Oh, yeah.
How you doing?
Hey, Grover.
Turn into freaking Muppets. So anyway, Gallon, do you know anything? Do you have anything to say on Arky's behalf?
No, I found out he's marrying Fratella. I wrote it all down, of course.
Do you think that Arky would betray Sunken City?
Archifint?
Yes.
No.
What do you think's his plan? Oh, I'm sorry. What do you think's his idea?
Have you read the Chronicles of Archifint?
No, I have not read the Chronicles.
Why?
he's got time for that.
Is it called We'll
They're
See
good.
What Happens?
They're a good read.
Yes.
They're a good read.
Thank you.
They are.
It's probably a great read, but as someone who had a front seat to Arky's life, I don't think I need to read the book about it.
Well, it's all very well documented. Not only his exploits, but also his intentions. He's always had the Sunken City's best interest at heart. I think is well beyond any type of trial to compare him to this Reggie.
Reggie's going on trial. Not Arky. We gotta find out.
Reggie's
what
going
he's doing.
down.
Whatever Arky has planned over in Rhaegar, I'm sure it's because he has our best interest at heart, or maybe he's in a difficult position and now maybe he needs our help. Did you think of that?
I don't know what to think.
Yeah, we can't really know for sure.
Well,
I
how
mean,
many
that's
gnomes?
possible,
How
but-
many gnomes has the Sunken City sent out to go check out on Arky? Go see how he's doing.
It's a good point.
How
What-
many?
Would you be willing to go?
Willing? Oh, I would be honored.
Why don't you take your cousin with you, Grover?
Grover, what do you say?
Oh, I'll go check on Arky.
It's like more and more intense. at every
It's even affected the other side of the table.
When I say I mean actually check on Arky.
Oh, I know what you said.
No. I feel like you don't. to Rhaegar. I will be given a airship, I assume?
I'll need a meal stipend.
We'll get you a meal stipend. We do need to get you out there fast, though. I guess we're gonna send you out on one of the airships. Yeah.
One of those newfangled, futuristic, and that hangar down on the other side of town.
I don't know about
I don't think that hangar is gonna be done anytime soon. I know they're still working on it, but
No, well,
they took the crystals out of the ships. You can't use those. But we there. Some of the airships are still fitted for. Some of the ships out in the bay are still fitted as airships, and they're returning down to harbor. So we can get you on one of them out there, and you'll be there in a few hours.
the finest airship.
On airship, they're all good.
Just putting us on a fine airship.
Well, they're all equally. Yes, it's the finest because they're all the finest. They're all equally fine.
The airships are great. Don't worry about the airship. Just get there and find out what's going on. I know that you're kind of thinking what's going on with Arky, and you're more on the side of Arky. But hopefully, between the two of you can figure out what's going on and be some sort of.
And let us know. Can't just go disappear then. Like
Yes,
this.
don't pull an Arky fit
You gotta
and
let us
disappear
know what's
forever
going on.
and marry somebody in Rhaegar.
Right.
So we're going to rescue Arky
Oh,
Fit
boy.
and bring it back to the sunken city.
We're going to find out what's going on. Don't get ahead of
If you
yourself.
could get him back here, that would be great.
That
Or even brigands. You just get brigands back.
Yes, or get Brigand.
We need brigands. Brigands is good. Arky's marrying people. I don't know about that.
I have to work on my Rhaegarian accent.
So how does that sound?
I don't know.
Well, then you better get working on it.
Sounds British.
Aren't you
right?
from Rhaegar?
Me?
Yeah, you're from Rhaegar.
I've
It's been so long.
I've been a.
You forgot where you're from?
No, I'm saying
How are you cousins with Grover?
The sunken city has taken me in as one of its own. I've become sunken city through and through.
Oh, so you joined into your family. You accepted me into your Norwich clan? Like Worf
I mean,
in Star Trek?
for now, we'll see what happens on our trip.
You see what happened? You let him in your clan, your gnome clan, and look, now he's getting your accent.
Right.
Being a gnome is so confusing. Marriage. Okay, so the two of you're gonna go and see what's going on and try to re-get your Rhaegarian accent.
I'll have to sound more like that Reggie. I'm going to Rhaegar.
I'm going to Rhaegar.
Go back.
That's good.
Go
I'm
back.
from
Go back
Rhaegar.
15 episodes and see what you sounded like, and that's it. You rolled a 1.
Hey,
I'll let you do the talking.
Please.
What part of Central City are you from? The Bronx.
South side.
Southside. You guys better get going now. We better get a jump on things. Watch you start heading out to the bay. Jenkins, and go out there and take them down to the bay and to the airships. Go ahead. Okay. You always do that before you get up.
Wiggle it loose. Wiggle it loose.
Gotta wiggle out of the chair. Everyone can wiggle out of your chairs.
We should really make these a little wider.
Now that's what gnomes do when they wiggle they wiggle out of the chairs. There you go. The gnomish lore is getting more every day. Okay, so you guys, the two of you get up and you go and you leave and you're on your way to Rhaegar. We're gonna go. Oh boy, we're gonna go back to the other group. You guys have been talking about it. We're now gonna say you've kind of hashed out all the details, and it's going around rumor. People are talking about it downstairs at Smithy's Tavern already. Literally only like an hour after the meeting came out, just went right out. And you're privy to now all. We're gonna say you're having dinner right now. You're chilling out, relaxing, and you're privy to every single thing that was said in that meeting because I imagine gnomes. Loose lips. It's everywhere. So you guys can now talk about that. Data was with you, and roleplay.
So they're gonna give him a psychological evaluation?
I don't know what that is, but that sounds painful.
I think they test his mind, you know.
They're gonna poke him in the brain?
I don't know how it works, but maybe.
I think they kind of just ask him questions to make sure he's not crazy, which doesn't
Mentally probing his mind. Is that what it is?
doesn't really sound too good for Reggie.
And then there's going to be that trial.
Well, they're gonna have to
I-
talk to him.
I guess like he probably hopes he is crazy, right? Because if he's like not crazy, then he meant to do what he did. That's not good.
I mean, unless
What's-
he had some really, really good reason, but
What's going to happen
Well,
to him if
doesn't
they
seem-
find him
well,
guilty?
Like I was like helping Corny like throughout the first part of the battle when you guys all left. Did any of you guys like see Reggie where he went, what he did?
No, he ran off to help. We all ran off to do different things to help.
But do you know like where he got like a bunch of like explosives? That stuff's just lying around.
yeah, they're gonna
I
have
re-
to find out.
I remember he also wanted to go to Shere Khan and tell him what was going on.
I do remember that.
Oh, that's right.
That
Oh, I
was confusing.
Forgot about that.
Oh,
I'm like-
no.
This
Again,
doesn't look
another
good for him.
treacherous act. Right? I mean, why tell
You know,
him what was planned?
can I just be like a little selfish for a second here?
Yes, be selfish.
Thanks,
course.
Tato. I appreciate that. So, like, anyway, what I was kind of being selfish in my thoughts was like, hey, we were gonna be like the Gnome Patrol. I think we had the suits. We were wearing the suits. It was so cool.
Amazing.
But he was like a member of that. If one of us was like secretly like a traitor, then you think that just like wiped out our chances?
What?
No,
He
We
believes,
were
he
gonna be
believes
Gnome
we'll
Patrol with Reggie.
he believes
we're-
we'll no longer be Gnome Patrol
That's what I'm
without
saying.
Reggie
Like,
because
but-
we had a traitor and didn't recognize it.
right.
no, nobody knew.
I
It's
want to
not our
be at
fault.
Gnome Patrol.
Me
That's
too,
right.
man.
And we did a good job.
Take- Well, I don't know. Like, I wore the suit and I didn't break it. That was cool. But like I didn't really.
Yes, you turned it on.
I know. I should have done that before I got to the part where I was gonna shoot the dragon.
Yes, I could have helped.
I was not on
What
fire.
happened with you?
I was helping out around the city.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like, you know, I thought we had it. I thought it was like smooth sailing. Now it's not smooth. Now like the waters are choppy.
Well, was there any other point where anyone kind of thought that they saw him do something that would sabotage what we were doing?
I mean, I heard about what happened in the first quest when he was with you all, with the ship and threatening people.
Well, I think he was just like, you know, not thinking clear. Then when he went to blow up the ship, like that was like, I don't know if he didn't realize like we would blow up too.
Should we ignore that? Or should we consider it a part of all the other weird things?
I think we should consider it.
Let's consider it. 1. He threatened people on the ship to blow the ship up and to them. 2. He wanted to go to Shere Khan, which is now the enemy of Sunken City. 3. He put explosives in the Gnomish vault. 4. He lied about why the explosives were there. 5.
To the
He
mayor.
hid the explosives after. 6. He screamed charge and got all the gnomes to leave their posts during the battle. What do we think?
Wow.
None of that
all
looks
bad things.
When you say like a list like that, sounds like he's like not a good dude.
Did anybody like speak with him before Gnome Patrol? Did anyone know him in this
No, he
group?
came over from Rhaegar.
Rhaegar? Oh, right. He's from Rhaegar. Do you think
That's right.
that means something?
Maybe.
Well, you know, they did like come in and like steal something that was like important to the city, right? That was what got us all, you know, where we are today. Like we found that out. We brought that up. That caused Arky to leave.
Right.
But like,
Dato, do you think he's a traitor?
I don't know.
well, like, okay, we just listed like all the bad stuff. Can we like list any good stuff?
Yes, let's list them.
He stole all those maps?
That wasn't cheating, he said.
It seemed like it at the time, but he said it wasn't.
Well, look, I think at the time I thought like that was like pretty smart. Now I'm like, wait, is that bad too?
Well,
I don't know.
I think all the stuff like trying to blow up the ship, stealing the maps, he did that to win the competition because maybe he really did just want to be on Gnome Patrol.
Maybe,
It's possible.
but it's hard to know now. You know?
I'll say this, like, I thought like he really bought into like everything that like Gnome Patrol was, and like when he didn't like want to go into like the hangar, and he was like, hey, let's just tell Shere Khan instead. Like that surprised me. That was not like, that did not seem like the dude that I knew. That seemed like a different dude. So like, that's all I can say is that like everything that I'd known about him before then made me think that he was like on the up and up. And that was like the first time I was like, whoa, what's that about? Right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, with all this, there's several points where I felt like that. You know?
What else?
Well, again, I thought it was really kind of strange that he went and stole the maps when that happened. I don't know. It didn't seem fair at the time.
I suppose in retrospect it wasn't
it,
fair.
It gave us an advantage, so, you know, I went along with it. But, I don't know. It just didn't seem kind of sportsman-like.
But
I don't know.
All the stuff that he did within a competition just kind of makes me think he's trying to get an edge to win to be in Gnome Patrol.
Maybe.
But the stuff that he did outside of competition is stuff that I just
The going to
can't
Shere
explain.
Khan is that to me was the most egregious.
You also think like we come from like a land where like gnomes are free. We don't have a king. We have a mayor here, right? Where you're from, like in the dark. I know they do have like kings and stuff, but you guys are like free to go around, be wherever you want to be. My general understanding and stuff. But he comes from like a place where a king is powerful and like rules everybody and like is like the law. So maybe like that's what he leans into that. And he's like, well, this is a boss. Like I want to be part of that. Like,
So you're saying maybe he had like a secret mission?
No. I was saying
to sabotage this whole thing.
no.
Oh my god, he's with you think he's a saboteur?
No,
Yeah.
I wasn't like what I was saying at all. I was saying like maybe like we were like, why would we want to submit to like a ruler? He's like, yeah, submit to a ruler is like what you do. Like that's why maybe like that was like his mindset about Shere Khan. Like he's like, yeah, like why wouldn't we have like somebody who's bossing us around? That's what I do every day.
Yes, but if he wants to be part of Gnome Patrol to protect Sunken City, why would your first order of business be, hey, let me bow down to the bad guy?
Yeah, but I think that's like the weird thing, right?
Yeah, but let's say that all the stuff that he did in the competition was just him doing everything that he could do to be in Gnome Patrol. Now, which means that he started acting strangely when Shere Khan got here. Is it possible that somehow he's, I don't know, put under some kind of a spell?
Influenced by him.
Yeah, magically maybe? Which, I mean,
Maybe.
this psychological test may help us determine that.
Ooh, I would hope so. Like that, like he just got like all glamoured or whatever, and it's
Yeah.
like discombobulated.
So perhaps he was bewitched before he came, and that's why he's been doing all of these odd things.
Maybe.
I hope it comes out in the trial. I would hate if he were innocent for him to be punished in any way.
I have a thought. Do we believe that he's working with Rhaegar?
I don't think we know.
If so, he did not seem to have any sort of connection when he saw the king of Rhaegar in the tunnels below.
Why? He didn't like react at all, and he didn't like try and sabotage our attempts to stop that. He didn't like cause that to go badly.
He did not.
And I mean, whatever. Like, we've all been around each other like all the time, with the exception of you like going to sleep at the shore or whatever. But like, when would you have gotten like secret messages from Rhaegar to like do stuff? Like, we sleep together, we eat together, we work together all day long. The only time you have it yourself is when you go to like the can or something. Like, I don't know, like he.
Yeah, but we weren't watching him. I mean, maybe he could have. I don't know. We weren't together. The whole
I just
time.
feel like that's like. I think we would have noticed something if he was like,
Unless he's like a master spy.
I gotta tell you, man, he doesn't. If he were a master spy, I don't think he'd be in prison now.
He's doing a terrible
Yeah,
job.
maybe.
At
He
He's a
said like
master
charged,
spy.
then like 100 gnomes like ran over him.
The door opens to Smithy's tavern. You see Jinty comes in. There's a couple of guards with him now, and it's like it's flamethrower guards. And he's like,
Oh, you guys, come with me down to the hangar.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
"Let's go."
Uh,
He starts walking out. You guys go.
yeah.
Yeah.
You guys all walk down, and you make your way down to the hangar where the ship is, and you walk in the room, and you can hear Liv Moore is walking around inside of the ship, but the ship looks different. It actually looks complete.
Whoa.
The hours have passed, and as it was increasing every single hour, it looks like it's done. And you see Liv Moore come out, and comes out, and apparently seems to be kind of happy, shocked, just looking at everything else. And you see all of your suits are sitting there lined up. And Jinty goes,
Guys, we saw that what you did yesterday. You made a miraculous effort, and I have an idea about how we go forward from here. And I think Gnome Patrol is going to have a lot of gnomes in it, not just the 5, 6, 7 that started it, but perhaps many gnomes that can be in the suits to defend this city. But there needs to be one team in charge, and me and Corny spoke about it,
you see Corny walk out.
and we think that you guys should be the official first team for Gnome Patrol.
Oh my goodness! Thank you.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
So-
I'm honored.
This is what we've been waiting for. What we've been working towards.
The only thing that we don't know is if Reggie's going to be with you. There's a lot to talk about. There's a lot of things going on. From the very beginning, when we heard about what happened with Underground and the whatever they took out of the collector's dungeon underneath, and Arky going over there now and marrying Bellaman's niece, and from Reggie maybe terrorizing the city from the inside out. We don't know what's going on. Something is weird is happening. We don't know why. But I do know that yesterday all of you stepped up in a big way, and you helped out. You made sure that, you defended this city. And I can't think what more I would want from Gnome Patrol than to do just that. So you're official. Reggie will find out, but all of you, I'm going to count on you.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jinty.
This is a wonderful opportunity. We really appreciate it.
We won't let you down.
And have your first official mission is going to be an escort mission. We're gonna give this spaceship more with your permission. Its first flight, and we're gonna let Rhaegar know what kind of firepower the Sunken City has in case they're thinking of destroying this city, and let him see our best ship and Gnome Patrol with it, and bring back Arky Fint.
Wow.
You see Grover and Gallon come up. And that's where we end this episode.
Wow. Yes.
Wow.